the northernmost tip of Argentina, Iguazu Falls is a natural wonder and UNESCO World Heritage Site on the border of Argentina and Brazil. The airport is inside the Argentina National Park, just a short ride to the town of Puerto Iguazu, with Brazil and Paraguay across two rivers. A park marks the three nation borders with Brazil to the east and Paraguay to the west, at the confluence of the Paraná and Iguazu rivers. The Iguazu was deep brown from recent rains and massive deforestation upriver in Brazil. Puerto Iguazu has plenty of restaurants and a few brew pubs. The original spelling of Iguazu was taken from indigenous Guarani, meaning big water. Our hotel was clean and comfortable, and a short walk from the bus station, where there are rides to the park every half an hour. The park is more than just the falls, including a speedboat ride we took in the river. The link to that video is below in the description. The extensive trail system takes you through the subtropical rainforest, home to over 500 wildlife species. There's also a free train with several stations which is an easy way to get around more quickly. The numerous restaurants are reasonably priced, with plenty of covered and open seating. But it's the trails that take you over the river and right up to the falls that are the big reason for visiting the park. There are 4 trails to choose from. The lower trail, as the name suggests, takes you below the top of the highest falls and is very much worth doing. But looking up, you realize you must do the upper trail as well. Made up of over 200 individual cascades, Iguazu Falls is the largest waterfall system in the world. From the upper trail, you really get a sense of the raw power of the river. When we visited in April 2024, the flow was double average due to recent heavy rains in Brazil. The rainforest of the park once covered all of the region, mostly in Brazil, and over 85% has been deforested, so brown runoff is common in the Iguazu River. In late October 2023, storms swelled the river to over 16 times normal, wiping out much of the park's trail infrastructure. And the most famous trails leading to the Devil's Throat were still closed 6 months later. The Brazil side of the falls is well worth a visit if you have time. A bus is the easiest way to go, as the line of cars to cross was at least a mile long. Buses have a dedicated lane, and we pulled up right to the border check with dedicated immigration staff. and soon we were on our way straight to the park. It was super easy to buy tickets from the many kiosks, and the line for the park buses was longer than our immigration line, but it moved quickly. The Brazil side is much smaller than Argentina, with only one main trail to follow. But you can appreciate how extensive the Iguazu Falls are. And it was cool seeing the Argentina upper trail from the other side. As well as the damage to the Argentina Devil's Throat trails, visible in the distance. But without a doubt, the crown jewel of the Brazil side is the Devil's Throat Overlook. The Overlook walkway, like the Devil's Throat, was a major bottleneck, and apparently the ideal place for hundreds of people to wait for you to take your perfect Instagram pic. But there's no denying that this is a truly unique spot in the world and must be appreciated.